I think one of the neatest things was that our networking sort of relationship, mentoring, wasn't just a formal get-together every month, every other month. It was really a personal relationship that developed, which meant far more than any sort of professional development could have.
I would advise anyone who wanted to sign up for a mentor to do it, first of all. One of the things that Jen taught me was this idea of reverse mentorship, especially since you joined our department. I had the opportunity to come to you with your expertise in marketing and say, how would you craft this? What would you change about this announcement I was going to make? And it was just a special moment for me to realize that it was kind of a reverse mentor role at that point. So I would advise anyone going into the role to think about that this could be a possibility for growth in ways that we might not expect, and a chance to learn some new things.
Going into the program, I felt like I was at a point where I either needed to move to management or possibly leave the organization. The mentoring program was introduced to me, and Pat, being my mentor, she's a director, she was able to kind of steer me in the direction I needed to go if I really did want to stay here.
What I got out of the mentor program was, it was nice having someone to bounce ideas off of and reassure me that I was doing the right thing, or let me know that I was not doing the appropriate thing. Helped me learn how to deal with people more effectively and not take things so personally. It was good to have the guidance of someone to just go to and say, I'm at a loss, I'm not sure where I should go with this. What have you done in your experiences?
And I think being a mentor also enables you to see professional life in a broad sense, as well as within this institution, through a new set of lenses. When you're talking about things such as, we've spent a lot of time talking about the importance of learning our improvement culture in the organization, because it's so it's woven throughout, and you find yourself grounded as a professional yourself. I was reminded of things that are kind of the core principles of being successful in this organization and in our culture. When you have to explicitly articulate them, you find that they're reinforcing for me as well, which was not something that I expected, but it was a real pleasant benefit of the experience for me.
Well, the mentor program will really help us achieve our strategic plan, because we are retaining and educating the existing employees that we have. They're going to be more fulfilled as a mentor and a mentee. They're going to be better prepared to move up within the organization, and we're going to be better prepared to grow the people that we have into the positions that we need to fill. I can't see this as being anything other than, a great thing for us to achieve our strategic plan.
Having the opportunities to meet other people from all over the campus, as well as different office buildings, has also been another very good aspect. Just being able to build a good professional rapport, as well as as a good friendship as acquaintances, that's also been a very nice comforting aspect as well.
So if somebody was to ask me about the mentor program, should they get involved, I'd say we've been expecting you. So please join the mentor program. One of the cool things about the mentor program is many of the mentees become mentors themselves. So that Doretha is an example of that, at least somebody that's a hopeful mentor. She's filled out the application. We started out with 20 pairs the first year, 30 pairs or so the second year, 40 or whatever it was the year after, and this year it'll be over 100 pairs. So we need mentors. There's plenty of mentees, and we have folks like Doretha, who's agreed to serve as a mentor and then continue her learning and development.
Well, this was my first job after graduation. Before, I'd been with Cincinnati Museum Center for a really long time, like 12 years. And so when I came here, I was kind of looking for a new way to network and to meet new people and just see new experiences outside of my own department. She had a really great plan and went through with me, asking me what my goals were and what I wanted to get out of our meetings. And she's really helped me throughout the past year, just with growing within my department and also with my goals educationally and outside of work also.
My mentor was Liza Viscaranda this year, and I got a lot out of it from the standpoint of I didn't really know how necessary it was to actually have a mentor. So the program really taught me the importance of having somebody who's kind of been where you're trying to go, or or who even has insight in terms of where you could go, and just give you guidance about what you're doing in your job, your career presently, what you could do futuristically, what education you could possibly gain, how you could utilize the skill sets that you already use in other areas. So it was a lot that I gained from just being in the program.
Great.
If someone asked me about the mentor program, I would highly recommend the program. I think that it's great from the standpoint of you just never know sometimes where you can go. You know, sometimes you can get gridlocked in your mindset about your position. You know, to have somebody that's mentoring you, you know, they sometimes can open up your understanding and let you see that there's other options out here. There's other things that you can do. There's other ways that you can grow your career. There's other things that you can do in terms of being beneficial. And I mean, really sometimes it helps you fulfill sometimes your purpose. You know, sometimes people have purposes and sometimes you need that other individual to kind of help guide you and push you along the way.
So my mentor turned out to be amazing. We had a lot in common as far as our personalities, so that worked out really well. And then we had a lot of differences in our career choices, which also worked out very well because she was able to provide me with a lot of experience and guidance and education that I hadn't gotten from other people. So I think that, you know, on a personal and professional level, she was able to provide me with a lot of just guidance. One of the workshops that I went to for the mentorship program was the workshop where we had the opportunity to develop our, I guess, elevator speech, our resumes, and then talk a little bit about how to apply for different positions within Children's Hospital. I thought the elevator speech part was something I hadn't gotten from anywhere else, and I think that was very valuable for me to attend that workshop and get a lot of that experience.